Welcome back to my workshop. Now it's finally happened. I've been asked to review something that might actually be of some use in the workshop. Now I've been doing YouTube for quite a few years now, and I've been asked to do reviews on all sorts of things that I'm not going to use, like online mobile gaming or see-through teapots or ironing board covers. I'm not going to use any of those things, but what I might use is what I've been sent here. Now I've been sent this, I'm not getting paid to say nice things about it, but it is something I want for the workshop and something I need, and it's something that I will benefit from. And what it is a dust mask, okay? And this is from BaseCamp. So let's have a quick look at this, and then I'll tell you what I'm going to do with it. So what have we got here? We've got a dust mask. Now obviously I wear dust masks in the workshop all the time because I'm working with wood and smoke from the laser and aerosols. Now I use all of those things, and I do wear a dust mask at the moment. Let me quickly show you the one I use. So the ones I'm using at the moment is this one or this one. Okay, as you can see, this one's a bit dusty because I haven't worn it for a while. And I started to wear this one. Now both of these are really good dust masks. Okay, they've got rubberized bits. Yeah, it's very good. These have got filters on them. But if you're wearing these for like 8 hours in one stretch, they can become a bit heavy and a bit cumbersome, and they do get in the way. Now the idea of this BaseCamp dust mask is that it's a lot more lightweight. You can actually wash it. It's got active carbon filters in it. So let's get it out of the bag and have a look and see what you actually get. Okay, so you actually, the bag you get it in is resealable. So what I will do is I'll keep it in this bag because, as I say, with these ones, I just put them back on the shelf and they actually get covered in dust. And then when you get dust on the inside, you pick them up, you put them on, and you end up breathing in the dust that's on the inside. But this one, I'm going to keep the bag and put it back in the bag after I've finished. Okay, in the pack you get a little instruction book, which I will flick through in a moment. You get some filters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 filters in that bag. And there's also a filter inside the mask already. Okay, I'll show you how to change the filters. We'll have a quick look at this. And then what I plan to do is do some extensive testing. Okay, I'll explain. Let me explain. Okay, so I've seen a multitude of reviews on YouTube about this particular mask. Okay, it looks very impressive. I can't wait to actually start using it. But all of the reviews I've seen have been quite subjective. Okay, so there's people's opinions, what they think of it on a personal level, or whether they can actually taste sawdust, that sort of thing. But what I want to do is actually test it. Okay, now my previous video before this one, I made this little fella. Okay, now I've called him SID because he's a synthetic inhaling device. Okay, and this guy, okay, will actually give you a measurement of how much is being breathed in. So this is to simulate a real life breathing in function. Okay, and it will give it some numbers, some real life numbers. Now all of the numbers I get, I've explained in a previous video, which is this one here. So if you're curious about the numbers I give you, check out that video and it'll explain everything. But what we want to do first is have a look at this mask, try it on, see if it's comfortable, see how easy it is to change the filters, because if it's not comfortable, then you won't wear it. If you can't change the filters, then it's no good to anyone. Okay, so all of these things are to encourage you to actually wear it in the workshop. Right. Talk. Let's have a look at this thing. Okay, first off, looking at the bag here, it's a dust mask with active carbon filters, okay, which is good. It's by BaseCamp, okay. Now, it says here, filtration efficiency over 99%. Now, we can test that. Okay, it's from www.bcmask.com. Okay, there will be a link in the description if you want to buy these. Okay, and here it says active carbon filter, enhanced breathability, one-way exhalation valves, ultra light, which we can check, EAPI filter technology, and adjustable nose clip. Okay, Here it gives you some details about the construction of the filters. Okay, as I say, you get 6 additional filters plus the one that's in the mask itself. Okay, you get a QR code here. You can reorder filters if you click on this. PM 2.5, we can test that. Okay, N99, that's about the percentage of filtration. Okay, 99% filtration efficiency. Okay, this is all very exciting. Let's have a quick look in the instruction book here. Right, BaseCamp M Pro mask, which is the one we've got. Okay, specifically designed for professionals who require mask wearing for over 8 hours daily. Now, quite frequently, I'm in the workshop for more than 8 hours at a time. So things like it being lightweight and easily to fit and remove, these are all very important to me. Okay, let's have a quick look in here. Again, it goes over the filter construction, tells you a few of its key features. Okay, about the filter itself, about the straps, also about the valves. Okay, we'll look at those in a moment. For use with particulates, okay, so there's little airborne particles when you're grinding, sweeping, sanding, bagging and mowing. Okay, so all of those things you should be fairly protected whilst wearing this. But also, this is what I'm interested in, vapours and contaminants. Okay, so painting, varnishing, pollution, mechanical work and public safety work. Okay, also gardening, outdoor activities and animal grooming. Yeah, we don't do any of that because we're too busy in our workshops. It's not recommended for use against silica, asbestos, lead, arsenic, cadmium, and all these sorts of dangerous things. Yeah, well, I don't use any of those things. It tells you roughly how many hours you get per filter. It tells you how to clean it, because this mask you can actually clean, which is good. Not with the filter in. You must remove the filter, but the rest of the mask, okay, all the black bits you can see here, they can all be washed. Okay, it tells you how to fit it, but I'll show you that in a second. It tells you how to adjust it. I'll show you that in a second. So worth having a look through this when you get them. Filters, there's not much to see here really. Let's open the bag. Okay, as I say, you get 6 filters. They look fairly good quality. Okay, as I say, these are active carbon filters. The holes in here are for fixing into the mask. Yeah, so these are genuine BaseCamp filters. As I say, you can order replacements at any time. Right, so let's look at this fella. Okay, as face masks go, this looks like fairly conventional setup. Okay, we've got a Velcro fit-in that goes around the back of your lower neck. Velcro feels quite sturdy, which is good. Yeah, we like that. Okay, a couple of labels here. It tells you how to change the filter and it tells you the size. Now this is a regular, so I'm hoping it's going to fit me okay. It's also got another strap here, which is obviously goes over the top of your head. It's adjustable, so a conventional buckle type of adjustment. Okay, if you can't use one of those, you probably wouldn't be in the workshop anyway. But that looks fairly good. We'll see how it works in a moment. Here you've got your nasal vents. Okay, so when you breathe out, that's where it comes out. Okay, when you breathe in, it obviously goes through this mesh here. Okay, and then obviously through the filter. Okay, the nose clip here, it says it's adjustable. Yeah, so you can pinch that. Okay, there's a special way you should be able to pinch that to make it fit as snugly as possible around your nose. Okay, yeah, the filter is the same as the other ones we've got supplied with it. So while we're here, I might as well show you how to change the filter before I've even put the thing on my head. Right, as I mentioned, this is obviously no good at all if you can't change the filter or if it's difficult to change the filter. Now, I haven't done it yet, and it could be a bit awkward because I'm working around the camera. Okay, right, these are the exhale vents. Okay, just one thing to notice here, these vent parts here should never be facing upwards, okay, because you really don't want dust falling into these. Okay, and also when you breathe out, you don't want this going up into your glasses or whatever. You want this going down as much as possible. Okay, that's just one thing. Now basically this outer cover and this inner cover, they're fitted together, and what you do is you undo both of those on both sides. If you look inside, it shows you which direction to close and which direction to open. Okay, this is fairly conventional. It's lefty loosey, righty tighty. Okay, you actually do it by turning this section in the middle. Okay, so hold the outside and turn this, get that out of the way so you can see it on the camera. Okay, and it should just turn, and then this bit should come out, which it does. Okay, there's a little diaphragm on there. We'll have a look at that in a second. Okay, and then that obviously means that this part on the front comes off. Okay, so you do that on that side. Same again on the other side. Okay, don't lose the diaphragm, Frank. Don't lose the diaphragm. Okay, so once you've got those two out, then this just lifts out. Okay, so this shark fin pointy bit goes at the top. That's obviously the bit that goes around your nose. Okay, refitting it is exactly the opposite process. You get your new filter, insert it in there, line up the holes, which is fairly easy to do. Okay, put that through the hole. Never done this before, so I'm hoping it's going to work okay. Right, I won't turn off the camera or anything tricky like that. I'm just genuinely showing you how it works. Okay, all right, make sure this diaphragm is sitting flat, which it is. Okay, and then this outer case, remember the vents have got to go downwards. And then you turn it to the right to actually tighten it. This all looks very cumbersome because I'm being a bit of an idiot. But once it's tight, it's in. And then the same on the other side. Okay, right. That's in. I'm sure with a little bit of practice that will go in within a few seconds. Sits okay. These are facing downwards, facing downwards. Try and avoid bits like that. And that's it, it's okay. All right, we're good. So that's how you change the filter. It wasn't too difficult because I managed it. Right, on to the next bit. Right, so the next bit is obviously, does it fit? Now I'm quite a skinny fella, obviously I've got no hair and I'm fairly cleanly shaven, okay? I know a lot of guys have got full beards, but apparently these are quite good with the beard. That I can't test because I haven't got one, okay? Right, I genuinely haven't put this on my face yet, so I'm hoping that it's going to be easy. Let's give it a go. So basically put it on as you conventionally would. The nose pinch goes obviously at the top. Hopefully you can still hear me. Okay, and the Velcro around the back. Okay, that's fairly good. And then this top strap should go over the top of your head. Okay, that's the first time I've ever put it on. It seems conventional, it seems easy. Just a quick look here. Yeah, it fits, actually it's quite comfortable. Around the back here, I don't know what you can see, hopefully you can see that. The Velcro strap here, okay, is fairly conventional. Obviously you can have it as tight or as loose as you like. Now I'm going to have to stop here to check to make sure you can still hear me. So let me review the video very quickly. I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. I've obviously quickly listened to the video. I think you can hear me okay. It sounded okay on the video. Right, I've just put it on. The only thing I haven't done is adjusted the nose strap here. Now, your natural instinct would be to just pinch it like this, okay? But apparently it's better if you use 2 fingers, then you get even pressure on both sides, okay? So just push it until it pinches on your nose. This is all fairly common sense. I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. Okay, it feels quite comfortable. And the ultimate test is obviously this mask is designed to be used with other equipment around the workshop. So with ear defenders, with glasses, safety glasses, even face masks. Okay, we'll check all those in a moment to make sure we can wear them properly. So the first thing I want to do is put my glasses on, because without my glasses I can't see anything, and I want to see if it actually fogs up. Okay, so I've got my glasses on. All right, you can see my glasses. Now I'm going to give it a good old breathe out. Well, you can't see anything on the video because it's not fogging up. Now, I'm heavy breathing onto a video. That's probably normally quite illegal, but it's a test. Right, these are not fogging up at all. Now, I know a few of the guys that have reviewed these have had problems with these fogging up. And basically, there is a solution. I'll take it off quickly. There is a solution which BaseCamp offer, and that's a little felt pad that actually sticks across here, across your nose, and it gives you a bit of a seal around here. So obviously if you've got a different shaped face than mine, then you can get those, and that'll increase the chances of it stopping the fogging of the glasses. Okay, but for me, that was fine. Now, was that a one-off? Let's put it back on and see if it refogs. Okay, nice one. Shut on. Straight to the top. Okay, okay, sit up to me. Glasses on. No. Now, I like that. That's really good. Because even with these masks, it still fogs up my glasses, even though these have got a rubber on the inside. Okay, so this fits really well. I'm quite impressed with that. Right, let's take it off so you can see my lips. Right, as you can see, it's easier to get on and off. One of the statements is it's lightweight. Okay, let's quickly check that. Right, it claims it's lightweight, and obviously if you're going to be wearing this for more than 8 hours a day, you do want it to be fairly light, because you don't want it weighing you down over the course of a day. Okay, so the easiest way to find out whether it's lightweight or not is to make a comparison between what I'm using at the moment. Okay, and we're going to do that using a set of scales. Right, so that's in grams. This is just a conventional, it's 0 there. Nothing there. Now the one I'm wearing at the moment, or the one I was wearing, is this one. Okay, and this weighs 139 grams. Doesn't sound like a lot, but after 8 hours that could probably be a bit of a problem. This one is 97 grams, and of course this one with the filter, let's have a weigh, 40 grams. Yeah, so it's less than half this weight. Okay, but it looks like the benefits are going to be much better. Okay, yeah, I quite like that. It is lightweight, which also means it's comfortable around your neck. So one of the other statements on the blurb that comes with it is the fact that it can be worn with other PPE around the workshop. Like in my case, I wear a mask like this for wood turning, and also I use ear defenders. So can I put this on and wear those at the same time? Let's give it a go. Right, put the mask on again. By the time I finish this video, I should be really good at putting this on. Right. That's the Velcro. That's the strap. Okay, leave my glasses off for a second. Yeah, we like that. Right, first off, ear defenders. Now, in theory, it shouldn't interfere with my ears because they're quite big. Okay, hopefully you can still hear me, because I can't hear myself. Right, that works. Okay, that's comfortable. It doesn't interfere with the mask at all. Okay, yeah, I like that. Now the face mask. Okay, now this has obviously got a strap that goes around your head as well. Oh, look, perfect. Okay, it looked like something out of Star Wars, but that works okay. Right, okay, what's next? Let's take this off, because I'm getting hot. Right, so it does look like it's going to be not a problem wearing it with other workshop PPE. Right, let's get to the really important stuff. Does it actually work? Right, as I mentioned earlier in the video, I've created this, okay? So it's basically a mannequin head, okay? I've got hoses here that feed through the head into this chamber, which simulates a pair of lungs, okay? There's a fan here which draws air through it, okay? And inside here, I've got my air quality meter. So basically what it will do, it will simulate breathing in, okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple of tests, okay? One without the mask, one with the mask, okay? And see the difference, okay? So there'll be comparative tests and you should be able to see how effective the mask is. But none of that's fair unless I make sure the mask fits properly anyway. Okay, so let's have a quick look, see if I can fit it properly on this mannequin. Okay, so this mannequin, I've called him SID because it's for synthetic inhaling device. Okay, I chose this mannequin. It was quite expensive, but because it's got a decent sized nose and it's actually got ears. So let's take his hat off. Okay, even though it's a really good hat because it's got this on it. Okay, so the profile of the head is as lifelike as you can get. Okay, I was going to use a polystyrene one, but they weren't quite lifelike enough. Right, let's see if we can get this on young Sid here. Okay, I think I can get something on this. Okay, how you doing, Sid? Right, well that appears to fit quite well. Okay, let's see if I can get this. Okay, it seems to seal quite well around here. Probably not as well as it does on me, but well enough, I think. Okay, so Sid's now ready for action. As I say, what I'll do is I'll do some experiments with, say, an aerosol and with some sanding. And this meter here will give us a reading of the amount of air pollution that's actually going into here. Right, let's do the first test. Okay, so in the previous video where I created this SID here, I showed you how I determine how much you're breathing, okay? I've just had to recalibrate this to make sure it breathes in the same amount as I would. If you want to know the details, check out this video where I created him. But basically, the figures I got are all on this board, okay? This is how much I breathe in cubic feet per minute. And I've just adjusted this to breathe in the same amount. Okay, the first test I'm going to do is literally spray some aerosol in the same way as I did in the previous video, just a single squirt from WD-40 to get some airborne particles, and I'll take a reading. Then I'll do exactly the same thing with the mask on. Right, let's do that. Okay, so there was a single blast from the can of aerosol, not directly up its nostrils, but in its general area. You see the peak reading. Now what I'm going to do is wait until that's all clear and the levels have gone down. I'll turn on my extractor to clear the air. Then I'll put the mask on and do exactly the same thing and see how efficient the mask is. Right, well, I think that proves a point, okay? There was no camera trickery there at all. There was 2 readings, one without the mask and one with the mask. With the mask, the readings were so much better. Obviously, without the mask, the maximum reading got up to about 198 or something micrograms per cubic meter of PM 2.5. Yeah, this is all explained in the other video that I did earlier on. But with the mask, it barely moved, okay? It's phenomenal, okay? Now, I'm quite surprised about that. It's much better than I expected. Right, okay, that's with an aerosol test. Now let's check a quick sanding test. Okay, so for the sanding test, what I'm going to use is my little Makita random orbital sander here. I'm going to sand this piece of wood for about 20 seconds, okay, without any extraction on it, just to prove the point. I won't be directing it directly up its nostrils, but it'll be going across in front of him. Okay, so I'll do that for about 20 seconds. We'll take a reading, then we clear it down, then we do exactly the same thing with the mask. Okay, and we'll see what readings we get. Okay, right, so let's get sanding. I better put a mask on for this. Okay, so I think we reached our peak on that one. What I'll do now is I'll turn the extractor back on, clear the air, let him breathe that all out, and then I can do it with the mask on. Okay, so that was a quick sanding test there. Obviously, without the mask, I think the readings were getting up to about 40, 41, something like that. With the mask, it was getting up to about 20-ish on the PM 2.5. Okay, so yes, it's definitely filtering over half of it. It's quite impressive. More impressive with the aerosol than it was with the sanding. But nevertheless, it's still quite impressive. Okay, I was going to continue and do some more tests with the laser, the smoke off the laser, but I think what I'll do is I'll call it a day for now, because otherwise it's just more of the same thing. At some point I will test it, and if there's any problems I will make another video. Okay, so I think that's about it for this video. I could carry on going testing all day long, but I think I'll leave it there. I think we've proved the point. This is a very good mask, okay? It's the dust mask from BaseCamp. If you look in the description of this video, you'll see a link to their website. You can go to their website and order the mask. You can order extra filters. The price is in dollars, but I've been assured by Hannah at BaseCamp that all of the taxes have already been taken into account. So what you see is what you pay, but you have to pay postage on top, which today's price is about £5 on top. So check out the description. There's a link to their website, and also there should be a link to or a code to a 10% discount. Okay, the code is this if I've got it. I would recommend buying them. Obviously I was gifted this one for the purpose of review, but I'm impressed. Okay, I think that this is going to be a good addition to my workshop. Okay, I'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this was informative and a bit more objective than previous videos that you may have seen. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, that's gone. Get the right straight. I'm going to get good at this by the time I finish this video. Right, the BaseCamp dust mask that I've been reviewing. Mask on, Velcro. So I'm going to be good at this by the time this video is finished. Right, mask on. Oh God, let's stop that. I was getting right messed.